Greetings. Elder Black Light coming at you one more time. The true meaning of Islam and the George Floyd justice on trial is what I'm talking about this day, because it's going to be an eye-opening video to those of you who are concerned about your life, for the majority part you're being misled. What does George Floyd have to do with the true nature or the true meaning of Islam? When George Floyd died, he was other than himself. Compare this to the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. The FOI were trained to be in the world but out of this world, out of this world, to be not of this world. They didn't get high, fornicate. In other words, they were following the statutes of the Bible, what Moses taught, what Jesus taught, what all the prophets taught. I ain't saying that all of them were perfect in following that or was true to themselves. Very few were. Even though I wasn't participating during the most part of my life, from the age 7 to the age of my late 20s, because I was born in it, but my mother got out of the culture and started picking up the culture of the Caucasians, and I was so young I had to follow. But my uncle, who was a close friend of Malcolm and his whole family, talked to me all my life. When I was in my 20s, he came to me and gave me a good talking, and I started trying to get into the Nation of Islam, but that's when it was corrupted, when Wallace had took over, and I couldn't get with that program. But when I heard Farrakhan talking like Elijah taught him to talk, I got with his program. But after a while, he changed. But I saw the blood and spiritual brother of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, John Muhammad, and he kept the teachings up. Plus, he was the only remaining brother that walked and talked with Master Farad Muhammad. So a few years before he passed on, peace and blessings be with the brother, I got the foundation that I needed. I'm not joining any Nation of Islam organization at this time, because none of them kept up the programs and the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad at his heightened state, when he had all the farms and banks and whatever. Farrakhan tried to get him, but it didn't last long. So none of the organizations, none of your entertainers, none of your politicians are acting to help the black man. But that's why you got all these police killings and murdering of the black men up until 2021. They still killing black people. So now George Floyd is on trial now. I mean, not George Floyd, but the one who killed him, Chauvin, on trial. But it's also a trial for George Floyd. What it is he should have been charged with plain murder, first degree murder. But he's going for a lesser charge. So he has a chance of doing minimum time in prison. If they can make it look like an accident or not intentional. So that's not justice, because you can clearly see that he had intent to kill George Floyd. So now they're trying to say George Floyd was a dope fiend and all like that. Like he almost killed himself, really, for struggling against inhumanitarian conditions. So this is also a trial for all you brothers and sisters that talked against or don't follow the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And it's also a trial for those who follow the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Why do you support a system that's all in constant war, a system that kills the black man and woman on a daily basis, imprison them, deprive them, and you support this system because why? Because of a thing called money. So you allow injustice all over the planet because you don't want to rock the boat, because you're scared to say something, do something. And you support all these different black organizations that talk like they against the government, but they just gatekeepers for the government. Keep you from going berserk. So they keep on telling you things gonna get better and we fighting for you. We gotta negotiate. It's past negotiating. It was past negotiation when they kidnapped you and brought you over here, because first you were prisoners of war. Now if something like that happened to the United States, if some other nation kidnapped some people from the United States without the United States permission, they bombed the hell out that country. They don't turn the other cheek. So nature itself, the universe itself, is going to make things so that the plans that the Caucasian has planned, he can't go against nature in that kind of way. And then we got so many representatives of the creative. I say about 24 elders. And those who join into that vibration of the 24 elders, knowing that you can't go along with unrighteousness, you can't go along with homosexuality, you can't go along with artificial intelligence, you have a chance of being saved. So in order to save yourself, if you think that I'm telling the truth, spread the word and call people to my channel so I could get as many as to listen to me. This will help save your life, because it's what we do as a community or as a collective that will actually save us. Remember the story of Sodom and Gomorrah, when Abraham was asking God to save Sodom and Gomorrah. So God told him to find 10 righteous people. He couldn't find them. So God destroyed. He couldn't even find one, so God destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah. But we looking at those same circumstances. The United States is going to get destroyed, but He's going to save the righteous. So we're going to come back. I believe this is part 5. We're going to come back with a 6. Black light out.